Greetings. Aloha. I am back and I'm ready to start producing more content. I have a friend, Kirk. He is coming on in just a minute. We're going to talk about some cool things. So I'm just trying to get him signed on. Didn't want to miss the broadcast. So I'm here. So if you excuse the dust, I'm just trying to get this put together. I had a video intro, but it didn't like the video format. So I'm working on that. Let's see if he can get logged in really quick. Just messaging him to see where. Oh, there you are. Can you hear me? I cannot hear you. Oh, there we go. I had to add you to the stream. There we go. Okay.
Okay, can you hear me then?
Yeah, I can hear you. Oh, thanks for joining.
Hey, buddy.
Okay, do you want to introduce yourself?
How about you do that?
Okay, this is my good friend Kirk. Very gifted empath. It's just amazing the subtlety he can pick up on. Just really amazing. I met him in a class that I led. It was a meditation and almost like a deep state hypnosis to access the Hall of Records. So, do you want to comment on that or talk about your initial experience?
Sure. I mean, thanks for the compliment. I about the night we met, the Akashic, you decided to do an Akashic Records in a yoga class that I was in, and we never have met before. And so we did the journey with Archangel Metatron, and we went back to see where red was in our past lives that we were still holding on to for whatever reason. And in that journey, I remembered that I knew you. And in the life far in the past, when I was a female and you were a male, and we had a form of a relationship, I think a romantic relationship, and that all just came to me, and like a memory. And so I came out of it after the journey, and knowing all that in my mind, not knowing what to do with it. The first thing you said to me was, "Do you remember me?" And that was like, yeah, I do. That it was an amazing moment. And so our friendship goes, you know, years in the past, beyond this one, and
Yeah.
you again, buddy.
That was amazing. And it sounds like I was somewhat nomadic in that life too, because I left for some reason and I never made it back in that lifetime. And you have that sense of abandonment from that lifetime.
Right, exactly, totally. It's good to be healed in that regard.
Yeah. Yeah. It's good that we can kind of, get Pono again, kind of square things off again.
Yeah, except for you keep leaving me anyway.
I know. I'm just so nomadic. I appear and I disappear, and I'm always where I'm supposed to be. There's just so much work to be done, so many people that need help, and I'm just pulled here, I'm pulled there, and it's been an interesting life. I definitely
Not holding it against you. I know.
I enjoy the excitement.
Yeah. Yeah, thanks for the introductions. I thought you could say it better than I could.
Yeah. Well, I'm used to going on live and talking, so that's understandable. Um, the project we've been working on is very cool. Does my audio sound okay? I'm getting cracking and popping on my end.
Yeah, it could be me just shuffling around.
Okay. We'll work the bugs out for future shows. This is just kind of a baseline getting started. Yeah, I definitely love to have more shows with you and kind of go in depth and stuff we work on and talk about. I know you don't have much time today, so it's a good introduction. Just kind of a brief, saying hi to everybody. healing for anyone that shows up. I don't see any comments here. If you're watching, say hi. If you need some healing or you got any questions, definitely post those in the comments. I'll see those and then I can respond to those. Yeah, I'm not as I would always do this with Hank. So Hank was running the computer and I was off in exotic locales. Now I'm behind the computer and I'm thinking about the times in Hawaii, Australia. I'm like, well, I'd kind of rather do it on my cell phone out in the bush. So I will be back in Ohio soon, though. So what do you want to tell everybody about the project we've been working on for the past year since before I left for Australia?
Sure. I mean, the project we're doing now came to me before I even met you, Brian. When I was getting information that I needed to be creating little what I thought were meditation spots in the earth, and I would go around and I would gift spots in the earth, crystals, and I would go and meditate in a certain spot, and I would put symbols there. And so I was getting all this information that I needed to be doing this, and I was just going with it. So I was doing it on my own, and then I was getting information that I needed specifically a shaman to enter my life. And so when I knew about the class where I met you, I was really excited because I was getting that information anyway. So, and now we've just hit the ball running with it. So basically, my experience with it is we have to open up energy portals of love and light on the planet right now to assist with the transformation on the planet. And we're doing it in such a way that it is bigger than I anticipated, and right in Brian's backyard specifically. His family created a circle, a stone circle, the beginnings of, and we've been adding on to it, and what else have we been doing to it? Just so many things I can't think of.
So my other friend, Brian, he's in Canada, very, very gifted in what he knows. He just said that's the energy grid that we're creating. So he has been working on this project as well, independently of us. So that's interesting that he would pop up with that comment. Thank you, Brian, for participating. Always great to talk to you. He does a lot of healing. I've worked with him. Very powerful healer. Great guy. Thanks for joining the webcast and watching.
Yeah, and sharing, saying what I couldn't articulate.
Yeah. I know a lot of people, when you start getting into it, the people that are in tune either consciously know what they're doing or unconsciously just kind of make these reflection spots, make these prayer spots. And it starts about 2003 when my family bought a piece of property. The house on the property was falling down. It was really nasty, but we moved into it. Eventually, we built our own house. From the excavation of the basement of the house, we pulled out a lot of glacier erratics, which are usually granite stone or very heavy stone. There's a few different types that came down from Canada on the glaciers, or like as part of the glacier. And then when they melted, they all got deposited into the fields and then got burned up over the millennia. So we pulled some of these stones. Some are almost the size of like a small car. We used a bulldozer to push them back into the woods where there was a clearing already made. And we just kind of started putting them in a circle, and we called it like the prayer grotto or a meditation spot. And I wasn't aware at that time what I was really doing. But now looking back at it, we made something like a mini Stonehenge. I've had people contact me and tell me that there are druidic energies coming to that circle, working with that circle that we created. So when I was away, it got overgrown and it was just full of, it was in disrepair. But Kirk came along and helped. We went in, we cleared the brush. A lot of it was prickers. We burned a lot of the wood there, and we've been cleaning it. We've been activating it, and it's been this amazing project. And now we created more than just the outer circle, but we created an inner circle too at the very center of it. When you step into the circle, it's up there with some of the most powerful sacred sites I've been. You almost go into like a journey space. What's your experience with it? When you step inside, especially that inner sanctum, what do you notice?
Well, first of all, I feel the energy from far away, and it always it calls me to go into the woods. That's why I have so much fun doing it, because it's just it's something I can feel from a distance. And when, speaking of when we create the inner circle, when we both went in it and we had the same experience, that it's a remote viewing site, the circle within the circle.
Yeah,
And
absolutely.
I was seeing it from a bird's eye view in your house from a bird's eye view when we went into the middle, which is interesting, and just shows me that we needed to keep working on it.
I definitely want to get a team together and people in the know and everybody come together and amp this up, build it up, put in a few more crystals and tricks and energy enhancers, go through do ceremonies to really open this up big. Just come in and inside that circle. Well, actually, I want to get my copper pyramid back up in that. So maybe expand the inner circle out to put the pyramid inside there. Put copper rods in it to basically magnify the energy coming in. Uh, so there's a lot we can do with it, and I'm excited. I know a lot more people want to work with us as well. It's powerful when you sit down in that inner sanctum of the circles. You think about something and you're taken there immediately. It is insane how it enhances your remote viewing capabilities. Now, the one day we're working back in the circle, we did ceremony. And I, one of the followers, we got a comment that looks interesting. So thank you. I'm glad you find it interesting. Um, one of the times we were back there, we did ceremony. I had a friend tell me each time we did ceremony, it was almost exactly when the Schumann resonance was spiking up to a very, very high level. From there, we're working one day, and you said there's someone standing off to the north side of the circle. So we went and did a healing with it, and it was amazing. You want to tell me about that?
Yeah, your microphone's kind of clicking a little bit, Brian, but I think it cleared up.
Okay.
I don't even know how to describe really the experiences that we have, but you're going through pain in your stomach, and we were working.
Okay, can you hear me?
You know, on your stomach and your gut.
Can you hear me better now?
And it would just keep opening up a huge entity on one of the stones.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. It's just, yeah.
Okay, we seem to have frozen. I'm not sure who can see me or not. But thank you for joining us all the way from the Philippines. I have a friend that is from the Philippines. I'd love to make it there someday. I hear there's very powerful temples there. Are you back, Kirk? Can you hear me?
Yeah. I'm not sure what you were able to hear.
Kirk, can you hear me?
How about I leave and come back? Yo, Brian.
Are you there? Can
Brian,
you hear
how
me?
about I leave and come back?
Okay, can you hear me? I can hear you now. Can you hear me?
Yeah, can I just restart?
Okay.
Yeah, I can hear you fine. I just did a big lag going on.
Yeah, I'm not sure. The internet must not be that great here.
I'm not sure if you heard anything of what I said. T popping up in it.
What was that?
Hey Brian, I think I'm gonna. Can I rejoin? Maybe that'll fix it.
Did you say you're signing off now? Okay, it looks like we've lost Kirk. I hope my video is still decent. Oh, are you there? Can you hear me?
Yeah, Brian, I'm trying to restart this.
Okay.
I think that would help.
Well, we can just call it a. Oh, okay, he's back. Or he signed out. So anyhow, yeah, thanks for joining. Thanks for watching. Sorry about the technical difficulties. I'm working the bugs out now. This is a different way to drive for me. Usually, I'm out in the field with my cell phone, and I'm just doing the most basic transmissions. But we're gonna make this look a lot better. We're gonna add more banners and everything. Have an intro, extra, make it look pretty professional. Thanks for watching. Thanks for tuning in. I'm going to get my classes finished very soon and posted. I have the syllabuses completed to those classes: metamorphosis, total life transformation. So all the transformational work that I've been doing for the last decade or more, that all gets combined into this class. So instead of taking years to get to where I've gotten, I think Kirk is back now. Can you hear me now? Are you good?
Hello. One of our internet's choppy.
Yeah. Okay. I can hear you now. It's a little bit broken up, but I can hear you.
I don't know if it's me or if it's you or what. I think it might be me actually.
Yeah, it seemed to be running smoothly, so I'm not sure. Do you want to continue? Where did we leave off? About the being in the north side of the circle.
Right. Well, I'm just gonna go for it. Well, one day when we were working in the circle, and you were experiencing stomach pain that we were working on, and it wouldn't fix itself. Um,
Okay, it looks like we've lost him again. So we'll just have to pick up on his story some other time. Great guy. We have some pretty interesting projects going. We want to get a whole team together to work back in that circle and activate it. Uh, it's really an amazingly powerful place back there. Absolutely love it. I go back there, I spend time in it. You just get recharged. The energy of the earth is just so powerful there. Okay, how's the internet looking on your end?
I just turned off my Wi-Fi, so maybe that'll help.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I can hear you
I
clearly.
just
So I guess it was your Wi-Fi.
all right. Sorry about that.
No worries. Okay,
Okay,
let's hear this awesome story.
Yeah, I mean, there's been a few times we were back there, and either angels have showed up, and I'm talking big angels. I don't know which one specifically, but a giant energy just came down looking upon us, and I'm like, oh, there's a giant energy. It must be an archangel or something, and or other times from a distance, some negative energies watching us, and you had to cast them out. So there's been a couple times there's been creatures, entities popping up into our circle, you know. But the one time specifically when we were working on your stomach because you're having gut issues, all of a sudden an entity I felt popped up on one of the circles, and I don't know what it was. It was this not a huge entity like an archangel feels huge, but it was there, and then I was getting messages that you had to stand on the rock to which it was, and that's when you started to relax and kind of melt away the pain. I think, if I recall.
Yeah, it was a profound experience. Like I was, kind of feeling heavy and bogged down. There's so much going on in the world, but it just was like this huge weight lifted off of my chest, and I felt amazing afterwards. Uh, wasn't quite sure who it was, but it was definitely a very powerful being of the light, and it was such a beautiful, profound experience. You could feel this light being working on me as we were doing this, and it was just I felt it. It was like it was physically touching me and kind of clearing the energy off of me, and I felt amazing after that. There, free. I can't hear you right now.
Yeah, Brian, I want to say that the work, yeah, the work that we're doing in your circle and creating grids is the most important you can at all. Oh boy, you can't
Yeah,
hear me at all.
yeah, I got that last part. The work in the grids.
Well, this isn't working too well for us, is it?
No, we'll have to work on it better next time.
Right. Well, I would just want to say to anyone watching this or you know, chummy. All right.
Okay, well let's just
Well,
call.
just invite. I'm inviting everyone to join us. For that.
Okay, can you still hear? Or I should say, can we? Okay. Okay, we lost him again. And no worries, it happens. All part of the game. Uh, Big things happening though. I want to get groups together to work together because everybody needs healing right now. Even healers need healing. So if we can get together and form a community and everybody locally gets together and works, especially back in this circle, this is a very powerful circle. It can enhance the ascension process, enhance your recharging you. You go back in the circle, it recharges you. It's a very powerful energy site. And it's not just this energy site, it's any energy site, anywhere where the ley lines intersect or there's vortices, whatever powerful place. Usually there's a temple on powerful places. In the ancient times, they knew where the powerful places were and put temples there. And if it wasn't a powerful place, they put a temple and made it a powerful place. So that's what we're working on back in the woods. He's a dear friend of mine, very powerful healer. It's a shame that we had so many issues tonight with that. But just before we wrap up, I am doing sessions. So if anybody needs healing and is watching, let me know. Pop a comment up, and we can either talk through it, kind of have a coaching session, clear some belief statements for you, figure out what's holding you back. If not, you could use some energy work. Let me know. I can send you energy as well. I will be getting my site up while my website is working, infinitelovemovement.org. I will have an app where you can book a session. So it's all in one. It books you, lets me know, and then we can do a Zoom healing from there. And we can either do coaching or kind of figure out what's going on in your life. Get a hold of me. We can use hypnosis, conversational hypnosis, a lot of NLP techniques, access consciousness techniques. I picked up some stuff along the way. So if you feel like things aren't going quite right, get a hold of me. Let's get it straightened around, get you on the right path. If you're confused, if you feel burdened, if you feel like something's holding you back, get a hold of me. And we can talk about it. We can get you through that. I got a few tricks up my sleeve. I'm happy to help. And even if you're not sure you want to book a session yet, just get a hold of me. Message me, comment. My Facebook is Brian Daniel Edwards. My website is infinitelovemovement.org. I could put that up, but I don't know how right now. So I'll just post it in the comments right now. So, okay, I posted the website up there. I will have that up and running. There's still a little bit dust on the website. I'm polishing it up, getting it ready. You'll be able to book the sessions there hopefully within a few days. I have to get the plugin to the website to get that to book, and then I'll be up and running, ready for getting you to realize your potential. So is there any last questions out there? Anybody has anything interesting to say? It's been a busy time, but I'm really focusing on getting ready to help people, getting my website built out, doing a few other things. I'm actually going through another NLP workshop with Wild Success. Love that organization. They got some great stuff. I highly suggest looking into them. They have a lot of great techniques, some of the best I've encountered in the psychological realm. There's a lot of different things, but they do hypnosis, NLP, life coaching. So they have a lot of great tools to kind of make you think about things in a different way and get to the source of the problem. And that's one of the biggest things about my practice is if you're having a problem, why? Where's the problem? So it's not just like modern Western medicine. Oh, I'm in pain. Okay, here's a painkiller. Wait a second. Why are you in pain? Is it, like, oh, my arm is sore? Well, is it, not in joint? Is there a pinched nerve in your neck? Is there an energetic thing going on? Is there an energetic block? Are you dealing with a deficiency in magnesium? So is it in your physical body? Is it in your mental body? Is it in your energetic body? So by properly defining which body it's in, you can then get to the source of the problem, not just treat the symptoms of it. So that's really the biggest thing in my practice that I do, is try to get to the bottom of it. Where is this coming from? This life, past life, physical body, energetic body, your environment. So there's so many different areas that it can come from. And some of the biggest things that I do is just getting you to give yourself permission to move forward. I can't tell you how easy yet hard it is to go, hey, I'm going to move to another country, hop in a plane and go. It's that easy. It's easy as said and done, but it's challenging. If you don't clear out those mental blocks, like how do you just pick up and go to a foreign country with no resources? Or how do you move to Hawaii? You just do it. You get to that point where you're looking fear right in the eyes and you say, screw it, I'm not letting it hold me back. I'm moving forward. So don't let anything hold you back. Get a hold of me, book a session, and let's get you on your awesome path of divine rendezvous. So it is an exciting, fun life. Thank you, everybody, for watching. Please make sure to subscribe and like the video. And I look forward to seeing you in the next webcast of Spinning Yarn. Thank you. Aloha.